is going to be huge. You know how Williams be? Them love them KFC. Give me 50 buckets of chicken. I go see what going on, but I can't show them they well KFC. I want original spicy barbecue, even some of them new nuggets.
Have a good day. Safe travels to Anguilla.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she should be hot and ready the time I get here.
Let's go. Careful. Be careful. Be careful. Don't drop the KFC. Smell like KFC, boy. All Anguilla girls are gonna want me now.
Yeah, I just reached. I can pick up the KFC number, boy. Yeah, I can pick up enough for the whole valley. The whole valley, cuz.
Welcome to KFC. May I take your order?
Yeah, I ordered 50 buckets of chicken on the phone.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that gotta be them right there.
Hi, this is.
But question, are you got like delivery service or anything going on? Cause that lot of chicken, I can't carry them by myself.
We definitely do. We have someone on site right now.
Right now, right here? Alright, let's do this. Let's get this chicken on. This one's staying with me. But all that good. Look, pull it up. Very good. That good. Let's go. Good. Just so. Just so a little bit. Back up, little bit. No. Come. Okay, right. Yeah, fellas. Hey, right here, right there. Little bit. No thoughts, fellas. Just vibes.
Hello? Yeah, I hear they're doing big things for Anguilla Summer Festival. Yeah, it's the 50th anniversary. Yeah, I gotta go see for myself. I going? Yeah, I going to see the setup of the Lanson Bowl Village. Of course, I got a KFC chicken. I'm coming.
Well, I went over there.
Well, I'm happy, but I got a chicken. Don't touch my chicken! You're crazy?
No.
Yo!
Let's go! Drive. Nice gas. Let's go. Come, let's go.
Jesus!
Let's go, drive.
But why, Leslie, that KFC smell good.
So then follow me to the New Lancer Ball Cultural Center. Shh, don't tell nobody nothing.
Okay, I can follow you.
Are you? Meet me in the valley right now. Let's just come over with a boatload of KFC chicken and Kembe just passed to it from me hand. Listen, it's gonna be a KFC party in the valley.
Finger licking good.
Leslie got a chicken. Leslie got a KFC. Leslie! You think it's only you got a chicken? I got a chicken too. Leslie, you got all this chicken, but I got chicken too.
Buy the more KFC, the better. Look what's going on here.
Jesus Christ, boy, Leslie. But we gonna feed the valley.
The whole of the valley.
Leslie! And Teen on the way.
The countdown is on for Anguilla's 50th Summer Festival. You too can get a taste of KFC for free. Get a chance to win with KFC's weekly bucket giveaway.
Like, follow, share KFC St. Martin and Anguilla Summer Festival on Facebook. Answer the trivia questions correctly for a chance to win a 30-piece bucket of KFC. A winner will be selected every week until the official kickoff.
Welcome to KFC. May I take your order?
Miss Anguilla Summer Festival coming up. Them say it's the 50th anniversary. It's going to be huge. You know how Anguillians be. Them love them KFC. Give me 50 buckets of chicken. I can see what's going on, but I can't show them there well KFC. I want original spicy barbecue. Even some of them new nuggets.
Have a good day. Safe travels to Anguilla.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she should be hot and ready time I get here.
Let's go. Careful. Be careful. Be careful. Don't drop the KFC. Smell like KFC, boy. All Anguilla girls don't want me now.
Yeah, I just reached. I can pick up the KFC number, boy. Yeah, I can pick up enough for the whole valley. The whole valley, cuz.
Welcome to KFC. May I take your order?
Yeah, I ordered 50 buckets of chicken on the phone.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that gotta be them right there.
Hi, this is.
But question, are you got like delivery service or anything going on? Cause that lot of chicken, I can't carry them by myself.
We definitely do. We have someone on site right now.
Right now, right here? All right, let's do this. Let's get this chicken home. This one's staying with me. But all that good. Yep. Pull it up. Very good. That's good. Let's go, let's go. Good. Let's go. Just a little bit. Back up, little bit. No. Come. Okay, right. Yeah, fellas. Hey, right here, put that right there. A little bit. No thoughts, fellas, just vibes.
Hello? Yeah, I hear they're doing big things for Anguilla Summer Festival. Yeah, it's the 50th anniversary. Yeah, I gotta go see for myself. I going? Yeah, I'm going to see the setup of the Lanson Bowl Village. Of course, I got a KFC chicken. I'm coming.
But I went over there.
Well, I'm happy, but I got a chicken.
But where?
Don't touch my chicken. You're crazy?
No. Yo! Let's go! Drive. Nice gas. Let's go. Come, let's go.
Jesus.
Let's go, drive.
Bye-bye, Leslie, that KFC smell good.
So then follow me to the New Lancer Ball Cultural Center. Shh, don't tell nobody nothing.
Okay, I can follow you.
Are you? Meet me in the valley right now. Leslie just come over with a boatload of KFC chicken and Kembe just passed to it from in hand. Listen, it's gonna be a KFC party in the valley.
Finger licking good.
Leslie got a chicken. Leslie got a KFC. Leslie! You think it's only you got a chicken? I got a chicken too. Leslie, you got all this chicken, but I got chicken too.
Buy the more KFC, the better. Look what's going on here.
Jesus Christ, boy, Leslie. But we gonna feed the valley?
The whole of the valley.
Leslie! And Teen on the way.
The countdown is on for Anguilla's 50th Summer Festival. You too can get a taste of KFC for free. Get a chance to win with KFC's Weekly Bucket giveaway.
Like, follow, share KFC St. Martin and Anguilla Summer Festival on Facebook. Answer the trivia questions correctly for a chance to win a 30-piece bucket of KFC. A winner will be selected every week until the official kickoff.
I got 2 cameras. Yeah, the video shows here. They show up now. It just, when I delete the one that I had before, it just slid in the slot.
It's a vibe that makes you say, yeah, maybe I could find what's been missing. Whatever that is. Because we are all searching. Sometimes it's giving attention to an important bond. Other days it's just taking in the sun because that makes you feel so alive. You know, so alive. And seeing parts of history. And then yourself in that history. Boy, that's an experience like you've never had before. Whether you're with a friend or maybe you're going it alone, however you choose to take on the sights, know that here we are taking a bite out of every single piece of life. Let me tell you something. When you taste a grilled fish that has just come fresh out of water, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it that could come to my mind. Anguilla is where you fall in love with whoever, but most importantly, with yourself. Because when you find yourself, you end up finding things you didn't even know could be found. People come here for peace. It's a vibe that makes you say, yeah, maybe I could find what's been missing. Whatever that is, because we are all searching. Sometimes it's giving attention to an important bond. Other days it's just taking in the sun because that makes you feel so alive. You know, so alive. And seeing parts of history, and then yourself in that history. Boy, that's an experience like you've never had before. Whether you're with a friend or maybe you're going it alone, however you choose to take on the sights, know that here we are taking a bite out of every single piece of life. Let me tell you something. When you taste a grilled fish that has just come fresh out of water, there is nothing like it. There is nothing like it that could come to my mind. Anguilla is where you fall in love with whoever, but most importantly, with yourself. Because when you find yourself, you end up finding things you didn't even know could be found. People come here for peace.
Sink your teeth in it. Can't do that yet.
But I don't think I don't think you're gonna need delaying.
I don't think so.
Because the audio going in here and then everything being transferred, so it should reach the all of us together. So I don't think you're gonna need delay.
Are you really waiting on Ivan?
I bet you go drink a drink.
It was about 10 seconds.
Oh, we're ready. You guys are ready to answer. You what? Okay, fix it quick. But you ain't looking.
So just give me a countdown of 5 seconds once.
Mic? You have the next mic? Yes.
I have one.
No, you can hold it. You can hold it. That's fine. You ready? Drinks? We're getting into it, huh? I'm counting it up. Not yet. Wait. All right. Make sure you turn on down there.
Sound big, guys.
Good afternoon and welcome. We are live at Altamar with representatives from the Anguilla Tourist Board and the Minister of Tourism. So welcome Mr. Hughes, the Honorable Minister of Tourism.
Thank you.
Ms. Stacey Liebert, the Director of Tourism, and Mrs. Kerry Rogers, the Manager of Destination Experiences.
Thank you.
We are here with the Anguilla Summer Festival and we are pleased to announce the Anguilla Tourist Board's sponsorship of Anguilla Summer Festival 50. So we'll be getting into a bit with both Kerry, Stacey and the Minister, and Ivan, the Chairman of Anguilla Summer Festival 50, will be joining us shortly as we speak all things Carnival, all things Anguilla Tourist Board and their sponsorship. So, Minister, I will start with you and give you an opportunity to express any words before we really get into it and what this sponsorship from the Anguilla Tourist Board means to Anguilla Summer Festival 50.
Well, the Anguilla Summer Festival 50 promises to be great. It's the 50th anniversary and there's so much going on, and I'm happy to see the Anguilla Tourist Board have jumped on with the August Monday, August Thursday, the Anguilla Poker Run, which is one of the most beautiful events that you can have because we are unique in terms of celebrating the summer festival both on land and on sea, and also the eyes wide shut. So these are some of the private events, also the public events that Anguilla Tourist Board is partnering with, and it's good to see the partnership blossom and bloom in the way it has.
Excellent. Stacey,
Yes.
as a Director of Tourism, what does this partnership mean? You know, Carnival, Summer Festival isn't typically where we see our tourism product at. But as we look to Summer Festival 50, how has that aligned and what has prompted the sponsorship for Summer Festival 50 from the Anguilla Tourist Board?
Thank you, Gleneva. So we see a large segment of travelers who travel for festivals and carnival. And so it very much is in alignment with our global strategy. And Carnival 50, there was no way that we were going to miss the opportunity to lend our support, both financially and otherwise within our remit. I think it's going to be an amazing staging. I think the committee is doing a fantastic job. And kudos to the minister for assisting and saying, hey, you guys, we want you guys to be able to assist as best as you can. We're seeing quite a lot in terms of our mid-market segment reaching out and saying, we're booked. We're booked, right? So right now, if you have not secured accommodations, it might be too late. Our resort segment is also, they're getting there, right? There are still a few rooms for people to book. As a result, our CMO decided what better way to support Carnival than to launch a global digital campaign. And we reached out, and right now, if you go on our website, the landing page is refreshed. And the first thing you'll see is deals and offers. So you'll be able to see what properties are offering discounted rates for you to come in and truly enjoy what Anguilla has to offer within the carnival space.
Excellent. And I know that Carnival Falls Summer Festival, you know, we say Carnival because Summer Festival is really an amalgamation of both our carnival and our sea events. Our boat racing, our poker runs, and our land-based carnival events. This typically falls within what is known in Anguilla as the slower tourism season. Are you seeing a uptick in interest from persons in our typical markets with that interest in coming during, again, our slower season?
Yeah, I know, for instance, St. Martin is chomping at the bit. We're going to see all of St. Martin here, especially on August Monday, right? We're seeing a lot of regional interest, which also that is something that we're focused on in particular this year, is regional travel. St. Thomas, yesterday we met with Mr. Carl Thomas from Anguilla Air Services, who shared with us that he is going to open up the route for July 29th through August 16th, offering flights from St. Thomas into Anguilla. We know that I have spoken with my counterpart in St. Thomas, and there is a delegation of about 10 people who will be coming in for Carnival. I also know that for the French St. Martin Tourist Board, they're looking at a delegation of 10 people who will be coming in from August 5th through the 10th. So we're seeing a lot of regional support, and I know internationally, visitors are going to come in. And I think based or largely in part because of all the work that the committee has done to really promote Carnival 50.
Excellent. Kerry, if I, just turn the spotlight on you a little bit as destination manager for experiences. I know that the ATB really had a push in the slogan of lose the crowd, find yourself. And there are these lovely posters that I've seen around, and you break down the crowd, CROWD. And how much does our cultural experiences, like Summer Festival and Carnival and our boat racing, how much does that play into your marketing?
Well, that's a good question. For example, today we have Quest Experiences. We partner with them a lot. So right now they're doing a hand washing experience as persons enter with the Marby Bush. So our experiences, people have to experience anything we do in Anguilla when they come. We could do, they have the moke tours, you could go to see the arch, experience our cuisine, everything. There's just something about Anguilla. People always say that they love the experiences, but they always come back for the people. So that's something that, not just for Carnival 50, we want to see for Carnival 51, 52, 53, people coming back to Anguilla. Like Stacey was talking about, persons are booking out the accommodations at a high speed. So we have Jolene, who is actually doing the virtual concierge from the Ministry of Tourism. So persons that are looking for accommodations, that are having trouble finding accommodations, they can go through her to get accommodations as well, because we also have Airbnbs, we have the Charming Escapes, so we want persons to come. I was thinking this morning about be interested to see the statistics after Carnival to see how much people have entered Anguilla during that time, because I know persons are flying in, makeup artists, hairdressers. Carnival 50 is a big deal this year, so I'm excited to see how much persons actually came for Carnival, and we could keep that momentum going for years to come, not just for Carnival 50, because Anguilla has a lot to offer.
If I can just piggyback something that that Kerry just mentioned, we're going to be able to see some really great statistics in terms of visitor arrivals. One of our telecoms partner that's here right now sent us an email today to say we want to be able to offer guests who are arriving connectivity from the moment they get to the ports of entry, so that you can, and again, our visitors are ambassadors, right? What better way to inspire people to come to Anguilla than through your own personal post, so they can see what you're experiencing in real time. So I really want to applaud that partner in saying, hey, you know what, we want to offer you free connectivity the minute you get off your plane and you're about to get on that boat, so your vacation can really begin, and so that your friends and family can experience Anguilla through your eyes. So I think, again, applauding that partner for approaching the tourist board about offering that to our visitors. So we're going to be able to see some arrival data as well through that medium.
Excellent. I absolutely love that idea, Stacey. I'm smiling because it is reminiscent of a conversation that I had with the chairman of the tourist board.
Oh,
and it is reminiscent, and it takes me back to one of the trips that I know that you took recently.
Yes, exactly.
And I know that is something that was offered in that destination, and I'm happy to see it being brought here in Anguilla, being taken up, because connectivity, as you say, is important, and having persons hashtag welcome to Anguilla. Anguilla, you know, it also aids in the marketing and utilizing their platform that they have as well. So really excited.
I am excited as well.
I am really excited to hear that is going to be in play.
For the first time, our slogan is going to be null and void, because Kerry's like, well, we don't want people to lose the crowd. We want them to get into the crowd
and enjoy themselves.
Enjoy themselves.
So for Summer Festival 50, we are putting aside just for a little bit the lose the crowd slogan and tagline, and we're saying
find the crowd,
find the crowd, find
enjoy yourself.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
I like that one. Find the crowd, and that's why you're the marketing.
Manage your destination experience.
But so find the crowd, enjoy yourself, Anguilla Summer Festival 50. Absolutely. It just goes hand in hand. I know in previous years, I believe the Anguilla Tourist Board, and I stand to be corrected, that they had a troupe.
Yes.
A few years ago, and is that something that you've considered this year, or are you encouraging guests?
No, that's a lot of work.
It is, but are you encouraging guests to take part in the troops that
a
exist?
lot of, I would say, social media influencers have reached out, because I'm as well on the carnival committee. So they have reached out to us in regards to joining troops, how they can, be a part of it. We had recently we had a familiarization group here, and we met some guests that came over for a one day trip. And they asked the taxi driver to ask one of us if they could join a troop without with just having their own costumes and joining a troop. I said, I don't see why you just can't go on the road and have fun. It's for everybody. So we encourage people, because this year we have so many troops. We would try to limit them, but people are still registering. So I'm glad to see troops like Ray Kwafa coming back. That was my first troop, and I was 5 years old. So I'm glad to see all these troops coming back just for the 50th, hopefully for more than the 50th, because I think this is the most troops we've had in a long time.
In a very long time. It's the revitalization of our carnival product that I am really excited about, and just where we go from here. I know that there is a lot of excitement because there's been a lot of work that's been put into Carnival 50, but I'm hopeful that the momentum
keeps going
beyond Carnival 50, and I'm certain the Anguilla Tourist Board has a role to play in that, in marketing this, as Stacey mentioned, as a premier destination to be for a festival.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to go back to the question you asked about the troops. The vision of the board is that we didn't want to take away any sort of support from any of the troops, right? Because if the Anguilla Tourist Board has a troop, quite naturally one of the properties, the assumption is that one of the properties would sponsor. And we didn't want to take away that sponsorship from someone else who could potentially reach out to one of the properties and say, would you sponsor the troop? So the board wanted to take a back seat and really allow other folks to be able to get the sponsorship and the support, because we know it's a lot of investment, it's a lot of work, And so a lot of the troops always reach out, you know, to ask for some sort of financial assistance. So I really want to applaud the board for saying, you know what, let's not take away the support from, you know, one of the troops that could reach out to, you know, another property to get that assistance.
Right. And Carrie, I know you're wearing several hats. You're sitting here. You're sitting here from the perspective of the Anguilla Tourist Board, but in the absence of the chair, I will ask from the Summer Festival 50s committee, how have the reception been in terms of not just wanting to take part, but just how have persons been gravitating to it? And I know Stacey spoke about not wanting to take away sponsorship, but have the troops been able to find it? Have they reached out to you and say, you know, we're having difficulty in finding sponsorship?
Well, I haven't. Maybe Tiffany over there could say, but I know we gave support in regards to, you know, customs duties, bringing their costumes and whatever other feathers they have, because feathers are expensive. So you could imagine how much the customs duties has to be on those. But we gave, you know, partnership in other farms. I don't know if we have given financial support for the troops, but we try to help as much as we can anytime customs exemption that we can help. But persons have been reaching out, just saying that, you know, they're excited about the 50th. As you can see, we just released a poster for the International Night for Romaine Virgo. I think that has been blowing up a lot.
Yes.
So I think people are really excited about the other shows that are coming. We have the Miss Anguilla pageant, Talented Teen, Prince and Princess, swimsuit competition now that is being held at Aurora. So it's a lot of things, I would say, you know, the committee has been working on tirelessly, and I'm excited. I'm excited for it to happen and then to go so I could get some rest.
I know Mr. Hughes is sitting there and but I want to actually turn to him and something and just piggyback off something that you just said, Carrie, in terms of, you know, the waivers for duty exemptions and that sort of stuff for troops. And Mr. Hughes, from a government standpoint, is there anything that is being put in place to ensure that persons who are participating are receiving duty-free exemptions, GST exemptions on importation?
Well, duty-free concessions and those things come through government. You know, no entity can grant those without government. And the Executive Council 3 weeks ago made a blanket duty-free concessions for those who are participating in Carnival in terms of the troops, Calypsonians, Queen contestants across the gamut. And that also include the private events. So these are things that we have been doing, but one of the things that we are laser-like focused on right now, as you can see, is the Lansing Bowl Cultural Center. That is something that the Honorable Minister of Carnival stated last year that the 49th rendition of the Anguilla Summer Festival will be the last time we celebrate in that old derelict rundown spot. And a lot of people were wondering if it was possible. But I believe on this day, they can now see that it is indeed possible. All things are possible once you have the vision, and once you have the work ethic, and once you have the tenacity to get it done. And it will be done. We are 26 days away from completion, and everything is coming together really nicely. And I believe that all of those who traverse the air and the ocean to get to Anguilla, especially those who have been to the Anguilla Summer Festival in the past, they'll be pleasantly surprised once they approach the Blowing Point Ferry Terminal and going to that beautiful facility there, and then driving up on that wonderful Valley Main Road and taking a left and going on to the brand new Lansing Bowl Cultural Center. And they will be very impressed and very happy to see that this administration have really turned the corner on delivering on the promises of 1967. So with that said, you ain't missing it.
Well, there's a lot that is definitely happening, and I just want to acknowledge and welcome the chairman of Anguilla Summer Festival 50, and I think thank you, Mr. Hughes. And so just acknowledging and welcoming Ivan, and I think his timing is on point and excellent.
Impeccable.
Always late.
Tardy, Carrie, tardy.
Always late, but you haven't missed it. You haven't missed what is important. We're going to get down to business. We're going to get down to the crux of the matter, what it is that we are here to celebrate, to announce with the Anguilla Tourist Board and their contribution to Anguilla Summer Festival 50. Before I do that, is there anything that you would like to see before we get into the nickels and dimes and dollars and cents?
Okay, so the first thing person's probably saying, what happened to Ivan here today? It's wash day. So I can't look as finished as Carrie. Yeah. You best believe it.
What a way to expose
well, I'm fine with that. Wash.
You look good. You look good.
My beard. So,
I'm glad you didn't color the patch because we gotta celebrate the patch, right?
Yeah. The Peter, part of the family.
Yes.
But so a funny thing about my beard, I have somebody that's close to me. I tell me I should let my beard gray, but my beard gray is a little funny. It looks like I almost kind of like spit on myself. So I don't.
Ivan, let's
sidebar. So we're unpacking everything today.
Yes.
We didn't need to unpack that.
We didn't need to unpack that.
Let's pack that one.
We're unpacking everything today, and we're talking about the Anguilla Tourist Board and their continued support and partnership for the Anguilla Summer Festival. And it's something that we couldn't do the Anguilla Summer Festival without. Kerry and the team has been behind on me straight, send this, send that. It's better I say it than she say it, you know?
Yeah. And did you send it?
No.
No.
Oh.
But we know what it is. But it's going to afford quite a few things to happen this year that I am absolutely excited about. If persons remember, we formed a relationship with the Division of Festivals, USVI, where we had Yama, Vicky, should have been Roxy, Exodus went down as well, and Buki was pretty much a chaperone that went down for the carnival, for St. Thomas Carnival. And from there, that was bought out of I don't want to call it a symbiotic relationship. I don't know what to call it, because the Honorable Minister, Hayden Hughes, who you're probably hearing in the background because he talks so loud, hint, he and one of his many trips abroad promoting Anguilla had a conversation with Mr. Joseph Bushelti, who I knew from my time at UVI. He worked at the Institutional Advancement at UVI at the time when I was there. And we maintained cordial relationships, but at the same time I was speaking with Mr. Halva Hart and Vonette Hughes from the Division of Festivals. We were trying to work this thing out with getting some sort of exchange. And unbeknownst, Mr. Hughes was doing the same thing. And it was just like, that's why I said I don't know what to call it, because it's like a perfect match. And he called me and was like, hey, I was just talking to Joe and we want to do this. I was just talking to Halva and Vonette. Yeah, we're doing this thing. So that's where that came about with the exchange. Now, an exchange is just that, because it's on this side as well that they are coming. So part of the sponsorship, the partnership from Tourist Board will support that exchange, because not only will they have a band here at many of the events in the persons of Carnage, who has some Anguilla roots, hint, the family reunion. Sasso is Anguillan. Sasso is Anguillan. And at that point, Tafari is probably Anguillan as well, and everybody else. But not only are they going supporting the band at all these events, but we're doing something special for our Juve. You know, we have the longest Juve, the most unique Juve in the Caribbean. I don't know anywhere else, and I say this all the time, that ends with a all-day beach party. I think you can't top that no place. And you know what I did yesterday? Because I was hearing a radio interview and I was in the valley and I said, but I got to drive this to see how far it is for real.
Yeah.
So I drove around the valley, stopped by the market, turned up some music like the big trucks, and I started driving. And
You had your own personal juve yesterday.
had my own personal juve yesterday. And I drove to Sandy Ground where it's supposed to end right there by Lit Lounge, and it's 4 miles.
So imagine
Our juve is 4 miles.
jamming there.
Imagine jamming 4 miles.
So you jam 4 miles and then you end up right in front of the big stage and you stay all day
All
into
day, all night.
into the night. Into the morning.
And here's the beautiful thing about where Tourist Board has come in, because, and I think it was an easy sell. On August Monday, you have the biggest cross section of persons ever.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the festival, they might come for this, they might come for the international night now. I know the director will be here. She was keen on the Dexter Daps. She's a big fan, people. A big Dexter Daps fan, a big Romain Vargo fan. She done got her green in yellow. And
No, I don't.
no? No, yeah, she can't. Oh, the minister said no. The minister said no. So you can't wear the Jamaica flag.
No.
All right, so she wearing her green and black.
I wear black.
You wear black, and she's gonna be at the Lansam Bowl Cultural Center on the 30th of July for Romain Vargo and
I ain't
Dexter Daps.
missing it.
And I have nothing to say on that. But yeah, neutral. I have to be. You and Cello and all, I ain't get me mixed up in that. So people come for different things, but everybody comes for our August Monday activity.
Yes.
And that was something that the Tourist Board was keen to want to support, to make sure that we have something that's absolutely amazing from the beginning. So I was telling you about what their sponsorship is going to do. It's going to ensure that Carnage is on the road. Not only Carnage, but Mr. Halver Hart, Vernet Hughes, and Mr. Joseph Bushelty would be here. Not only that.
Spoke a little bit about
Okay,
that.
good.
This is
So-
why we
By
don't
the
speak
way,
hot.
he's been talking about that since we went to Roots
Uh-huh.
in Colombia this year.
Okay.
He's like, we're coming.
Yes.
We're coming.
So I can brag a little bit about Joe. He's one of a kind. He's an awesome man. He's like, from the time I know him, if he tell you he can do something, he can do it. He's just like that. So there's additional support. Maybe I should not mention that just yet and steal it thunder. But there's some additional support from the St. Thomas side. Because I know you hear we talking about the last lap boat ride before you go back to August Monday. But boat rides is something that originate in the Virgin Islands. You got the Kantiki, when you got a boat ride, that's a vibe from down there. Even though we would have perfected it in the Dog Pound boat ride and Peer Pressure, that's reincarnate this year, that's where it started. So you're going to see something else from the Division of Festival St. Thomas with some support there. But back to August Monday. As the director said, from start to finish, the Anguilla Tourist Board is going to make sure that everybody who can possibly be represented, everybody who's possibly going to be there, has something that they can enjoy. So they are our partner with us. Part of their sponsorship is going to make sure that Carnage gets on the road. Here's the kicker. We are streaming the Juve live back to the Division of Festivals page. You want to talk about marketing? You see those beautiful ads at the beginning? Yeah, they're going to be playing there because what? They got an audience of 100 and something thousand people. You know, and that's the partnership that we want to, in all honesty, develop some more. And I must say, this streaming that's going on is going to be compliments of Flo and the cow. Right, Jade? So, Jade, come. I'm going to put you on the spot. Come. I'm going to put you on the spot. I have to put her on the spot because there are so many powerful women across this island doing amazing things, right? And it was when we spoke with Jade about the opportunity, it was like, okay, cool, we could do this. But then she told me, yeah, we put our cow. Now I thinking Jade gone straight jab, you know. I thinking like, you know, kind of jab. Get jab, got the hands on the thing and them oil on herself. But tell us what's a cow. Because I think this is very important.
It's so interesting. We've actually done this every year for the last 30 years. So every time we know that there's going to be increased capacity during a specific time, we put in additional network coverage in that area. This year, 50, we're like, oh. So while we have impeccable coverage, yes, I said it, we are putting additional coverage. It's going to be right above standing ground, so it's going to be on a back road looking down to standing ground. And what that does is that it increases the capacity to allow persons to be able to stay connected during the Caribbean beach party and any other events that's in that area, because you know we also have a lot of boat racing during that time.
Right.
So that's what a cow is.
So tell them the name.
I can't remember now.
Oh, put you on the spot. Is a something coverage?
It's a coverage. Now Larry's there, like I tell Jade, you know.
Oh my God.
But it basically stands for a mobile network that moves, right? And we have two, and we usually move them throughout the island during festive periods. So
coverage on wheels. I don't know that that's
it's something like that. It's really simple, and we just can't remember what it is.
Yeah,
really,
so
really
in the
simple.
meeting, I was like, wow.
He was like, oh, that's what it is? Yeah, so that's what that does. During the period, we really want to make sure Juve morning, Caribbean Beach Party, you can still stay connected.
I absolutely love that, because I know what it can be like, you know, when you are in a crowd of persons, and as Kerry said, for summer festival, we are just going to rest down the tourist boats just a little bit. And so we are not looking to lose the crowd. We're saying, no, enjoy yourself.
Find the crowd.
Enjoy yourself. And so
that can be easy.
Yes.
There you go.
And so
we're not encouraging you to lose the crowd.
No. So for Summer Festival 50, Caribbean Beach Party, find the crowd, enjoy yourself, and know that while you're part of the crowd, you will have great coverage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want to be is in Caribbean Beach Party and you're trying to find your lift home.
Yeah.
Hi, where are you? But beep beep can't hear.
No challenges. No challenges.
I love it.
But just so we understand, Flo is going to be providing the service, the coverage, so we can be streaming this back.
Exactly.
As well. So it's not just going down the hill. When the band strikes up and they go live that morning, live from Anguilla, Flo is providing that coverage. And it was like a no-brainer. Yeah, we're on board. I mean, I was like, okay, this is easy. Like, can anything get any easier? This is it. So it's what I really love for what's happening is that it's just a total, the theme is on display everywhere. Everybody is literally coming on board and supporting. The family reunion is exactly that's what it's going to be. And I feel heartened, to say the least, because it makes a lot of things easy. When you don't have to stretch and move and beg and cry too much, and everybody is just literally, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And people think that, oh, Ivan ain't doing a lot, you know. It's got a lot of people behind there just doing everything else, and I just facilitating the conversation. I said, okay, let's let people know now. So I come on camera a lot. That's my job. That's what I do. I come and I look good. Kerry, we talk about this.
Oh, Ivan is stressing us.
Kerry, we talk about this, Kerry.
Right, Tiffany?
And
Tiffany, stay over there.
This is what I love, because it speaks to, again, when you speak about the family reunion, it's the togetherness. It is definitely the banter and the stress that comes with the love of family. And Ivan, I go back to something that you're saying in terms of the relationship with the USVI Festivals Office. There is no denying. Thank you. There is.
I wasn't done.
You don't get away that easily.
No, you're going away that easy. You go back to flow.
But it speaks to the familiar ties that exist between Anguilla and St. Thomas, ties that go back generations. And so for us to have this partnership and this relationship with them, it feels like you were looking forward. It just feels natural.
It feels natural.
It feels like it is the family reunion. And when you have a family reunion, you have family from overseas coming in. So it is the bringing home of family.
Yeah. So I told Miss Raymond that I wasn't finished as yet, because I have to have one more selfish little plug. Because Flo Soca Rave, of the persons that went to St. Thomas, 2 of them have competed, 3 of them, Kabuki has competed, latest has come, all of them has competed in Flo Soca Rave, right? And I wanted to point out the fact that Flo is again supporting the Flo Soca Rave. But when Jade and Buki and I spoke and they started to position the show, and we talked about what the persons competing would win, in that they would win a track produced by Travis Wall and one produced by Shaft, it was because she wanted to make sure that they have avenues to get out there. And over the years, and I just wanted to thank Jade and Camera and Flo for having the soca rave, because over the years, Anguilla has been a band culture, but when you look at the soca scene, it's the solo artist that's making a lot of things happen. They're backed by the A-team, they're backed by this, backed by that. And everybody was thoroughly impressed in the VI with the two soca artists that we sent down there, the two soca solo artists in Viggy and Yama. And I had to thank her for the platform that she gives the soca artists every year to literally get this done. These guys played on the stage, same stage with Kess and the likes of the greatest throughout the region. Marshall was there the night before, the night after. I can't even remember right now. It's a blur. But I never been so proud. I think my peacock feathers, I left them outside. That's how proud I was.
Go get them.
But
I so want to see.
none of that would have been possible. And this is the thing for me. The relationships that existed prior and continue to exist that bolster everything that we're doing from a summer festival perspective. And I just wanted on camera to thank you for that, because I know something secretly is brewing, and those guys might be on the road. This whole family reunion thing and these linkages don't go a little bit further than you think.
And Ivan, I want to add that these are the ideas that come out of a visionary leader. And the reason I'm saying that is because effective Monday, she will be the new country manager for Flow. So expect to see these ideas coming out, and more support and more linkages, as you mentioned. So I think we need to
she doesn't see my
to take this opportunity.
She doesn't see me
So
running.
congratulate her.
Congratulations.
I was like, that we got the whole month of July to get some extra things done. Let's make it happen.
Yes.
Let's make it happen.
Excellent. Jade, major congratulations.
Well deserved. I don't
Honor
see
and
anybody else deserved it. Well deserved.
Hard work. A lot of hard work.
But you said something that I totally agree with. Vision. Vision. And it's evident. It's evident because, like, you don't have to sell it. You walk into a room, and I can talk about the meeting that we had. We walked into the room, and she had everything thought of. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, this is easy.
And Ivan, again, you were a little bit tardy to the party, but we did we did highlight some of the stuff that Flo is also going to be doing and ensuring that.
No.
But
yes, thank you.
So
I was there.
So anyways,
yes, moving along.
But just know that for Caribbean Beach Party, there'll be coverage, and anyone that's coming to Anguilla. We spoke about the cow earlier. That's what I spoke about, Stacey. I don't know what you said. We are going to ensure that there is coverage, and so persons are going to.
The cow will be out.
The cow will be out. Persons will be covered. They will have connectivity wherever they go. Great. We expect to see lots of hashtags. Anguilla Summer Festival, Family Reunion, Summer Festival 50.
Yes.
This is going to play well into our tourist board marketing. And yes. So Jade, again, thank you.
Thank you, Jade. When you go back to your seat, message what his name is again? Photographer guy that we talk about. From Flo, now everything's slipping me. I really want to know what the Larry. Message Larry. I really want to know what the coat thing. So I have a problem. If I can't, it can bother me.
Okay, so before we leave, we'll have exactly what
the cow is.
What cow stands for. So
she's like, what?
And I was so flown. I was like, that makes perfect sense.
That's I guess.
Connectivity on wheels.
But they have a cow. They're gonna
excellent, and the cow will ensure that there is adequate coverage.
Definitely.
For Caribbean Beach Party, August Monday. It's going to be. We are going to be streaming outside of Anguilla into the USVI Festivals page.
Wait, I just want to say something else. She left, but everybody's asking if there's going to be Wi-Fi in the village. Jade confirming there's Wi-Fi in the village, in the Lansing Bowl Cultural Center. Free Wi-Fi, correct? They do it all the
We are
time.
connected.
Connected.
Excellent.
All right. So now we can go back to
we can now go back to August Monday. We can now get into the meat and potatoes of why we're here.
Why are we eating meat and potatoes though?
I don't know if you want fish and dumplings, Johnny cake, and
But I want some pork and potatoes. I mean,
see, but all of this you're going to get at the village because we're going to get into this a little bit off camera maybe. But I'm excited with all the bars that are going to be there and those that are going to be selling foods and everything. So we're going to have Wi-Fi, we're going to have drinks, we're going to have in the new LBCC.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. But more importantly, really looking forward to Caribbean Beach Party. And so I will allow Stacey the opportunity to speak to what exactly, I know we've gotten into where it will go, but the monetary figure that ATB is going to be, the monetary amount that ATB is going to be sponsoring and where that goes.
so, Ivan, this took a lot because this year we had to
Thank you so much.
cut our sponsorship and contribution budget. But before you turn it around, Ivan, if you would rest it down just a bit. And so lately, I think Kerry has been really disheartened that we've been getting all of these sponsorship requests.
Yes, I have.
And she's had to say, unfortunately this year, the board has had to freeze sponsorships and contributions because we essentially had to cut the budget in half. However, the board said from the inception, Carnival must get something. And Ivan sort of like put us in a chokehold and say, I need more money.
Yes.
Yes.
I like to choke.
Anyway, moving
You
on.
you gotta choke it.
So we squeeze every dime
You
out.
squeeze every dime out.
Every dollar.
Okay.
What happened, Stacey? Oh my! Wow! Wow!
Let's get to the money.
Let's get to the money.
Show me the money.
So recently we increased sponsorship. Not the amount that we had hoped. We wanted to be able to do more.
But we are satisfied.
But we will, yes. But we are going to try to support in other ways. And, the minister, there might be a supplementary coming. So we should be able to give you something on the back end.
The minister's enjoying the lovely views here at Altamont at the moment.
Can I put a little spoiler?
Yes.
So when we had our last meeting,
Yeah.
you brought out these beautiful candles that are
Yes.
going to be branded
Yes.
Anguilla Summer Festival.
Yes.
You want to talk about those?
Yes. So we got approached by a vendor that recently did something for another destination, gave us a sample, and we were like, we want it. We think this would be great for our artists that's coming on island. And so we're going to have something that's a limited edition, branded candles, family reunion, Carnival 50, and we're going to make it beautiful, right? And this is going to be something that we give in the welcome bags. Yeah, Kerry has just ordered collateral.
Yes.
So we've re-upped for Carnival to be able to welcome our dignitaries and our delegates and artists. Yeah. Properly, the Anguillian way, right? The only
Anguillian
way,
hospitality.
the warmth, right, of the people. But I have to tell you, we've been talking about partnerships and linkages a lot through this segment, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to thank Ultima for saying, hey, we want you guys to host the announcement here, and also Quest Experience to kind of show some of their offerings, right? So when we came in, they did the Mobby hand wash and the salt. Yeah, it feels good, right?
I don't have a pedicure, so you can't do a close-up, but they feel
really good. Yes, and also. We also partnered with, I think I'm forgetting someone else, Tropical Distributors.
Yeah.
When you came in, you got an amazing welcome beverage.
Yes.
And Chef Shane, who we always work with, he's going to be doing some catering. So the folks that are here will be able to experience hospitality in the way that we should, right, do events like this. So I want to be able to, if you permit, to have Ultima come here and just share a bit with us, Perry and Sensia.
Cell on wheels.
To come on.
Connectivity on wheels.
So cell site is one word.
Cell site on wheels. That's a cow. So cell site on wheels is a cow.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You can.
Smart.
I mean, we family. We family, exactly. Yes. So we're going to small up with self.
So for those who don't know me, my name is Jeremy Richardson, better known as Perry, and I'm the acting general manager of Ultima.
My name is Sansia Price, and I'm the assistant general manager at Ultima Resort. Welcome, everyone.
Okay, before you say anything else, it confused me for years.
Mm-hmm.
How you get Perry
From Jeremy.
from Jeremy?
Yeah, that's a long story.
I think we got time.
We don't have time.
Matter of fact, that's a nickname from Bud. Honestly, before I even left the hospital, my auntie, Vyron, gave me that nickname.
You look like a Perry.
No, actually it was Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
And as I grew older, the winkle fell off and the Perry stayed. So
you don't winkle no more?
No winkle no more, no. It's just Perry.
All right, that's all I needed.
All right.
Okay.
But you guys are great partners of the Anguilla Tourist Board. I can't think of a time that we've reached out and asked for you to host a fam, right?
Definitely.
Or to host media and travel advisors that you haven't. Tell us how important that partnership is for Ultima and what the value is for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I would like to say on behalf of Francis Greenberger and the entire Ultima team, we would like to say a big thank you to you guys for always reaching out.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a pleasure to host you guys. Whatever you guys are doing, it's always a pleasure to make certain things happen, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like I said, today is definitely a great day for all of this to happen. And we are so glad that you guys choose Ultima to present this check to the Carnival Committee. And we really hope that this year the Carnival go smooth, go well. And we definitely gonna be part of the Carnival this year, so, you know.
Well, I just want to say thank you all for choosing the Ultima Resort. You know, Ultima is very indigenous to us, and you know, we have a great team here, and we are happy to have you all. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for having us. I could not think
This is beautiful.
of a better location to have this. And while we know that it is quite warm and hot here in Anguilla, it is nice to be greeted by the breezes just coming off the ocean.
Matter of
here
fact,
at
we've been a little nervous for the last 2 days because it's been raining off and on. So
Perfect weather.
yeah, we had our fingers crossed that today goes as smooth and as well as possible, and it couldn't be no better today. All right.
Yes, that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you so very
much.
much.
So much. We
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So
And I don't see Clemvio for
there
Quest.
he-
Oh, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Clemvio, will you join us? We want Clemvio to share with our listening audience what to expect. What are you offering our visitors this carnival season? Talk to us also about the hand washing experience.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. And Quest Experiences is offering experiences for the carnival. We want to welcome persons coming back home for the reunion to be able to really experience what Anguilla is, its culture, its history. I know that a lot of persons may not have been here for a very long time. They may have missed a lot of the opportunities to learn a little deeper about what makes Anguilla different to the rest of the world. So we are going to be offering the many experiences that we do already offer, like Johnny cake making and salt picking and so forth, over the period of the summer and all year round, really. And it's not only for our tourists, but it's really meant for our locals to be able to preserve that side of our culture and pass on that knowledge. Because one of the main purposes of Quest is the preservation of our culture. Now, for today, what we would have done, and I'm sure you all would have enjoyed, was hand washing. which we've termed a hand washing ritual, which is mabi leaves, which we know is a natural soap. You rub your hands together, you get a nice soap suds, and then we rinse that off and we put on a salt scrub made from salt from the sandy ground pond, and that one is infused with lemongrass. So it makes your hands feel very nice and soft, the oils make it feel nice. But in addition, the scent, the fragrance of lemongrass is very calming, and it's a perfect welcoming opportunity for persons. So we're very.
So you're saying that's going to be backstage at all events for the artists?
Well, we'll make it happen. Once you want us there, we're there.
That's the choking out.
That's all. That's all. We got you. Yeah.
I prefer strong army. Can we say strong army? Let's say strong army. That feels better.
Well,
That feels PC.
Any opportunity for us to expose the various assets of our culture is something that we are very welcoming of. And in addition, we also had a Makajambi here as well, welcoming people at the front. And that is another very important part of our culture that had seemingly dropped off, but we were able to pick it up. We had a Makajambi on the road last year who was the same young man who was here doing it today. And we're now training the next generation of Makajambis. So for the 50th, we will be seeing many Makajambis on the road, and we'll be doing this on an ongoing basis because, like I said, our main mandate is to preserve aspects of our culture that have been passing on, and the Makajambis have been a very important one to the extent that it's on our logo. So, we want that to be something to push ahead for Summer Festival and onwards.
Yeah, I'm certainly excited to see the Makajambis come back and be part of the Parade of Troops. I know we had the opportunity to speak with you, Clemfio, at the launch of Summer Festival. So it's something that since then I've been looking forward to.
Yes.
But there's something that you mentioned earlier when you said that these experiences, well, yes, they are open to our guests and tourists to experience the Anguillan way. It is the preservation of the culture for us as locals.
Yes.
And I heard about the Johnny cake making class. As a proud Anguillan woman, I think I should learn how to do that.
Oh, you sure should. You sure should.
As a woman married to an Anguillan, I should learn how to do that. So definitely look out. I'll probably be reaching out and going, I'm gonna have to keep my Anguillan status and learn how to make some Johnny
Can I
cakes.
ask you something? Can I ask you something on camera? Because Shavonia, she said this months back, and I was like, I think that would be more treacherous than boat racing. So she wanted a Johnny cake competition for the festival. Who makes the best Johnny cake? Who you gonna get to judge something like that?
Me.
Yeah, I already have two volunteers.
Can we make that happen?
Well, it's something we could consider making happen, yeah.
I mean, we could do it as part of the bar crawl. So as the bar crawl is we're basically going to have a King of the Wing on wheels. Okay. So these participating bars, they're going to have to create an atmosphere. They're going to have to make wings, and they're going to make what is called a reunion rum punch. Yeah. You see that blue that we're using, the rum punch has to be that color. And persons are going to get a makeshift passport. When we talk about this way early, they're going to get a makeshift passport once they come to the island. That's their ticket to the bar crawl. So when they go around, they're going to be priced very, very cheap, the drinks and stuff, and they're going to rate the reunion rum punch, who has the best reunion rum punch and who has the best wings.
Okay.
As the King of the Wing.
We could include the Johnny cakes
Johnny
with
cake
that.
right there.
You, because I ain't touching the Johnny cake thing because the Johnny cake thing serious like both ways.
It is.
Johnny cakes?
Yeah, but how you gonna tell something?
Johnny cakes is serious.
So ask a question.
Who's your favorite Johnny cakes?
Who the best
Johnny cakes?
Exactly. On island.
My mother-in-law.
All in the family. Okay, I see what you did there.
No pressure.
What about you? Where have you gone that has made you think, bar none, best Johnny cake on island?
So, for me, Johnny cake, you split it in two. Because you have the baked Johnny cake and you got the baked cake.
That's a competition.
So there you go. So if you take it a fried cake, I ain't getting in no trouble, because then if I want her to make more for me, how I can't say my mother?
Exactly.
How we
We definitely got to work on putting something together.
We're going to do
it.
Comment in the live if you want a Johnny cake competition. Tiffany is going to spearhead it, and we are going to do this thing.
Fry or bake.
Fry or bake.
And then you go comment in the live your favorite Johnny cake as well.
Email Tiffany at Tiffany's.
But definitely comment your favorite Johnny cake. Me and Carrie are likely to hit it up.
Nah, but I think we should get real.
No.
That
But my
would be good.
favorite is
What's
your ethnic from
Yeah,
Jungso?
Oh, ethnic from
Jungso,
yes.
in my
Johnny Cake's
opinion, has.
different though because hot Johnny Cakes come with the experience. When you go to
No,
Johnson,
I love her Johnny Cake.
It's
I
a
love
total-
it. Johnny
girl.
Cake.
Me too.
Yes.
She was my teacher.
Yeah, she was my
Yes.
teacher too, but her Johnny
Her
Cake's
Johnny
really good. But I'm
Cakes
telling
are
you,
so good.
the Johnny Cake conversation does have to include when you're getting how you're getting it too, because when you buy tasties and they'll just slide it across the counter while you're waiting on your food and it's hot and you got that's a different kind of experience too.
Yeah, ethnic has years. So we got categories. You got you got legends.
Yeah.
You got novices and
She would be a legend. She would be a legend. She'd be a legend. Yes.
And so you see
we'll
how you
we'll
open.
take this, yeah,
See,
we'll
listen,
take
what you've done now is just open up the
Pandora's box.
no, he's opened up the frying pan.
We are doing too much,
Open the
Ivan.
frying pan. The oil is hot.
Yes.
And we're gonna have to really consider Anguilla and Johnny Cake competition.
Yeah.
Again, you already have some judges lined up here.
Perfect.
We're gonna make
But
it.
Clembio, thank you so
sir.
very much for your partnership. We truly value you. This is not the only thing that we work with Clembio
Salt
on. He
picking, Johnny Cake making, everything.
Yeah, everything. He
Yes.
does a great job of curating some experiences for our journalists and our travel advisors when we do our FAMs. So we keep him busy, and
no problem.
he makes us look good.
Yes, that's what we're here for.
A win all around.
Yes.
A win all around. A win all around.
And I appreciate being able to work with you all as well. And you know, one of our biggest things, or most important thing, is to try and preserve every aspect of Anguilla's culture, even our historical spaces as well. And that is something that we're very passionate about. So we look forward to seeing that realized.
Thank you.
Okay, just so you know, the live say, shout out Trey, Trevicia. She said, I don't know Ethnic don't win the fry cake.
Yes, I told you.
And Joan Harrigan
There
from
you
the
go.
Pit Stop.
Yes,
Bake Cakes.
Joan. Enter Joan. Yes, the pit stop.
Thank
the best
you.
bake cakes.
But I have nothing to say because I just eat Johnny Cakes and fry cakes from a lot of places.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna let me not
They're
get
gonna
him.
poison you.
Yeah, they ain't gonna not
Yes,
this
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All
right.
Big dollars.
Big dollars. So, Gleneva, do you want to get into the money right now? You want to talk about Tourist Board's contribution? Or you got something else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
So
Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
no, okay. Yeah, let's keep it.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
That's okay.
Okay.
So we're just talking about whether or not we can get some more money for you. That's all we're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, we could use it.
Yeah. She's trying to strong arm.
Yes,
She's trying to strong arm.
That's
That's
what we're doing.
No choking, strong arm.
But right. But
Carrie?
until then, we do have an amount that
Yes.
the Anguilla Tourist Board will be presenting today to Anguilla Summer Festival 50. That is going to go towards August Monday, Caribbean Beach Party, and various events that you're going to be partnering with, including just remind us again of
We
those.
also partnering with Eyes Wide Shut, Poker Run, of course, August Thursday and August Monday.
So, I thank you for saying that because I want persons to understand when they see the amount that the Anguilla Tourist Board gives, nothing out of this is coming out for Eyes Wide Shut, August
so
Thursday.
okay, so
That's separate
I'm
and
so glad
apart.
that you mentioned that. So this is strictly August
Monday.
Monday
Correct.
Caribbean Beach Party.
Correct.
Yes.
And also to note that does not also include all the other things that the collateral.
Yes,
the
that
other
has
things
nothing
that
to
we're
do with
doing.
the bags, the collaterals, the
Nothing-
candles.
nothing else,
everything.
yeah.
So, and this is what I want persons to understand about
Yeah.
the sponsorship as well. To be termed a platinum sponsor,
Yeah.
you got to be pushing over 60,000
Yeah.
US dollars. And that's a drop in the bucket to their contribution.
Yeah.
Because, and this is a nice way to put it, the Anguilla Tourist Board has given the Anguilla Summer Festival 30,000 US,
Yeah.
80,646 EC dollars. That's 80,646 EC dollars or 30,000 US. We do it by 2.6882 carry, not 2.7122. But we'll take 2.7122 banquet. But those are the Easter eggs when you see the checks. You have the US in the check number, and in the that's what you see if persons have been asking. But this has nothing to do with the contribution to everything else. Like I said, the welcome bags, the hosting that you do outside of that, the collateral, all the giveaways. When the Honorable Minister, Mr. Hayden Hughes, calls you and say, hey, no, I have 10 people now say they're coming for a family, they want to experience our carnival, all that you put in. When Kerry decides that, Tyra Banks, she was here years ago. She called me personally. You know, we're good friends, and she wants to come back with 10 of her friends, and they want to come down to Altima. And you call up Altima, and Altima says, sure, there's a cost associated with that as well. Yeah. So the Anguilla Tourist Board constantly is giving, but we are absolutely grateful for $30,000 US, $80,646. Let's give it up for the Anguilla Tourist Board.
This is,
and we know that the committee will have expenses at the end. So again, if the minister, commits to a supplementary, we will be able to help to shoulder some of that.
So something told me not to look over my shoulder. So I can't even turn my head. Oh my God. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, $80,646 EC dollars, $30,000 US, the Anguilla Tourist Board, elevating your August Monday experience, starting with the Juve, Carnage on the Road, stream back live to the Vision of Festivals page in St. Thomas. It's not just Carnage on the truck. I ain't gonna release what's going on there just yet. I almost did. Listen, Juve, this is gonna be the best one yet. This is going to be the best one yet.
I'm looking forward to it, Ivan, and I'm not gonna let you go. We cannot speak August Monday and Caribbean Beach Party without acknowledging the first leg, if you may, of artists that have already been announced for Caribbean Beach Party. We have local acts. Let's go.
You got Dre Latte, you got the reigning Panorama Band Clash Road March champions, latest in Exodus HD.
Excellent.
You have Signal Band. You have Carnage,
Band out of
Dominica. You have Carnage. You have Nadia Batson. And I'm making sure I ain't call no names that ain't released yet.
I'm making sure that you haven't.
You got Dre Latte.
Yes, we did.
I said Dre Latte.
Yes,
you got DJ Joey. And you got DJ Genie.
Is going to
be hosting and giving us something on the ones and twos. Like that's the second. Come on.
So that's the second. That's
the first leg, first quarter. Because I get in trouble for saying wave too.
So the first leg.
First release.
Yes. The reason I ask is because I know persons have been asking, is this it?
No, far from it.
Not with Ivan.
And so, I think for anybody else, for any other year, yes, this may have been our headlines, but this is 50, and
I want to point something out. You got major artists calling and wanting to be here.
For Caribbean Beach Party.
For Caribbean Beach Party specifically, you got major artists saying, I want to be there for Caribbean Beach Party.
So if the artist wants to be here, then you also need to be here.
Everybody needs to be here. I think we have a pet policy. You can bring your pets. So you can bring your dogs and your cats, your animals, whatever you need. I'm just saying there should be no reason keeping you from Anguilla on August 5th, 2024.
So I can bring my pit bull, you're saying?
You can bring your pit bull as long as he's on a leash. Oh wait, no, you got a really big, no, never mind. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you got a really big dog. No, you leave him home.
But certainly for everyone that wants to be here, Stacey, I know you spoke about accommodations, and accommodation is filling up quickly, but a number of our hotel partners, they have released some special rates for Summer Festival 50. They are on the ATB's website.
Correct.
Be sure to check them out. Be sure to check out Jolene at the virtual concierge at the Ministry of Tourism. If you're looking for maybe accommodation outside of the usual, some Airbnbs. We are going to ensure that there's space for everyone that wants to come. I know, Stacey, you mentioned Anguilla Air Services. They're going to be doing additional airlift out of St. Thomas.
Yes, yeah, they're adding flights.
We spoke recently with Calypso, and Calypso is going to be offering.
They've already released those rates.
Yeah.
Yes, Calypso is going to be offering
They have a special running right now. It's
rate.
$45 one way.
Yes,
For adults, $24 for kids.
Right. So Calypso is going to be doing that. So however you get here, whether you fly in, you boat in,
parasailing.
Just come in through legal port, clear immigration. We ain't locking up nobody because there's no, Tiffany, correct? The courthouse don't open.
No,
and
not at all. So,
yeah, you're going to be in there for a while.
You're going to end up missing it. And that's not the, you didn't say it, I did. You can't, I can. There's certain things that you can't get away.
Balance.
There's certain things that you can't get away from, right? And there are always going to be certain keywords that are going to be associated with. And so this year, we are going to be here.
We are here because we are here. Because we are here.
And so certainly if you are in need of a visa, be sure to apply for your visa.
E-visa.
I know that the the Department of Immigration, they've put out notices in terms of just making sure that you have all of your requirements, because we want to celebrate with you, we want to celebrate with everyone, and we don't want there to be any hindrance to you being here with us to celebrate Carnival 50. And so I acknowledge the presence of the tourism planner in the Ministry of Tourism, Mrs. Jolene Robin Williams.
Can I say? You know, every time I hear it, I was like, that's so cool. I actually told Quincy about it. I was like, you realize, like, if I was Miss Robin Williams, I'd have been just introducing myself there all the time. You don't get it?
No, I don't.
Robin Williams.
I would only you.
So Jolene, welcome. Tell us a little bit more about what you're doing within the ministry as we ramp up celebrations for Summer Festival 50 and welcoming guests to our shores.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. We were extremely happy to partner with the Anguilla Tourist Board to accommodate persons traveling into Anguilla who is desirous of seeking accommodation or any other services associated with tourism. We've noted that there's a high increase in requests, and it's not that we do not have places or spaces, but it's just that sometimes, you know, some smaller properties, some smaller businesses might not be out there marketing as aggressively as larger properties. So what we've done, we've introduced the virtual concierge concept. I'm happy to state that we've trained 5 concierges. And if you're following any of our Facebook pages, you would see that we're launching them one by one. So these concierges, they are trained to provide information and one-on-one support to persons desirous of additional information. And they're not a booking system. The concierges are there to provide referrals. So they're not there to promote, but they're there to provide referrals and to ensure that whoever is traveling, that they feel comfortable after their interaction with them. So right now we're encouraging people to sign up whatever property or whatever service they might have through the Tourist Board Visitors Guide, because that information will be the main source of database that the concierges will be using. And the concierges will also have a telephone, a business telephone with Wi-Fi connection. They'll have WhatsApp information where they'll be able to connect with whoever is desirous of any further information. And I'm happy to share that we've only launched today, and we've already working, so we've already received at least 3 to 4 inquiries. Excellent. Yes, so that's great stuff, and we're here to support, and we're looking forward to see it grow from strength to strength. So this will only be available from the 1st of July to the 16th of August. It's designed mainly for the Anguilla Summer Festival, and to accommodate the high demands. After that, we'll go back to the drawing board and see, what recommendations we can put in place.
Excellent. So this is a pilot project,
Definitely.
possibly with room for expansion in the future.
Yes, and I would also like to thank the facilitators, the tourist board for their partnership, and also the providers of the cell phones and the internet packages. I think I can mention them here because we'll be doing the launch on Monday. Can I? Okay. So Digicel decided to provide us with loaner phones and Wi-Fi packages. So we're grateful for that, and we look forward to building this from strength to strength because there's a lot of strength in it, and it can continue growing.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jolene.
Thank
Stacey,
you.
unless there
Thank
is
you.
anything
No,
else
oh God, no.
that you'd like to
That's it.
add.
Yes, and we have
Excellent.
we have food and everything for
Thank
everyone.
you.
Everyone to enjoy. So
sure?
nothing else from me.
See.
You sure?
I have a special pig in the blanket for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Ivan, again, we're going to just go back a little bit to the entertainment. Before we leave, the entertainment for August Monday, I know we've released the first quarter, the first leg of artists. When can persons expect to see the continuation and rollout of additional artists? I know today.
Whenever Kerry says.
Today.
Right,
No.
yes, I know
Right
that.
now. Right now.
So you want to start calling names now?
Right now.
No, maybe next week.
Yeah, we can. I get Romaine today one by one.
So
Romaine has shut down the internet.
So
Romaine shut
so
down
let's
the
let's
internet.
let's allow Romaine to shine today. It's all over my
And
WhatsApp
at the beginning-
statuses.
At the
and then
beginning of July, Monday,
July 1st.
July 1st, we'll even go right ahead. And,
See, I want you guys to understand that I take my cues from the lady to my right. They got one over there in a brown dress. They run this thing, It ain't got nothing to do with me. Brown dress, tiger print. Them the one giving cheetah print. I don't even know if it's cheetah or tiger. Cheetah. So the reason why I said cheetah, the love of my life.
No. And on that note.
Okay, on that note.
And on that note, thank you so much for joining the live.
Wait, we can't leave yet.
No, we're not leaving.
Here's why we can't leave yet, because we got a lot happening this weekend. Blackarama, the
yes.
final Blackarama. The Blackarama this weekend, everybody got to be there. Sponsored by Flow, Tropical Distributors, Tourist Board. I can't remember everything on it. Yeah, you gotta be there to the Blackarama. They're releasing their next road march contenders. All the bands are playing. All the troops will be there with stuff on sale. The bands will have booths as well. Raffle tickets for the brand new Shenyang Edo Plus. You cannot miss an opportunity to win that brand new car. Even though Kerry says horse and Nadi says horse as well, but neither of them could win.
Because
That's
it's
the interesting thing. But they can say what they want. But come out to the Blackarama. What else I want to say?
When is quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals has been changed to next week.
Okay.
And if we may, thank you for that, Gleneva. We have to pause and give a moment of silence if it hasn't been done yet for Dizzy Brooks. Dizzy is a stalwart in the Calypso arena. The last thing Dizzy told me is cause we're going to fix Calypso this year. And he was there whenever I called. He would call me, he would check in on any issues that we had in the Calypso arena. And it really hit me hard. I was outside the night he passed, just trying to find myself on the porch, just sitting down, because I know he was looking forward to the Calypso Monarch in the brand new Lansam Bowl. I know he was looking forward to the quarterfinals. We have 32 Calypsonians. First time in a long time we have the quarterfinals. There's so much that he means to the fraternity. There's so much that he means to culture in Anguilla. Yes. I spoke with Lennox today. We are going to be honoring him. As a matter of fact, we are renaming the quarterfinals and the semifinals after Mr. Dizzy Brooks. So they will be named after him. The Anglec, thank you. Anglec is the title sponsor, so the Calypso Monarch is named after Anglec, so it's the Anglec Calypso Monarch. But we have something special that we're going to do on stage. Dizzy will be represented there for sure. I see the minister is back.
The minister is back, and Ivan, I spoke to you that evening, and I cannot imagine Calypso without that voice. Yeah. There is no imagining Calypso without the voice of Mr. Everyone says this, Adiziel Brooks. And again, from me personally to his family, extending utmost condolences to them. I said to you, growing up a customs baby.
Yes.
I grew up around Dizzy. The day that we did the demolition of the Lansing Bowl Cultural Center, he was speaking with Mr. Hughes, and someone said, Gleneva? And he's like, yes, Gleneva's like my daughter. Because, after school, I'm in customs, I'm there. And so it is a tremendous loss.
Definitely.
A tremendous loss to the Anguillan community. And I, again, extend my sympathies to his wife, his son, his daughter, and his extended family.
Yeah, before Minister Hughes say what he has to say, because I know it touched you as well, I just want us to have a moment of silence in honor of a very great man who's done so much for culture and for Calypso here in Anguilla. Thank you very much, Minister Hughes.
I just want to say and want to place on record that we are sitting here with the best chairman Anguilla has ever had. And I was listening intently just a minute ago and trying to give credit to everybody. But I often heard, many years ago when I worked in the hospitality sector, a general manager said to me, if things go bad at a hotel, it's my fault because the fish always stink at the head. So how is it that when things go bad, it's the head's fault, but when things go great, it's everybody else who's done it? So I just want to place on the record the job that everyone has been able to do and really bringing a lot of interest to Anguilla Summer Festival 50. The interest is immense, not only here in Anguilla, but across the world. And through great criticism, he never once answered with any response whatsoever. The social media criticism, the radio criticism, all he has done is deliver time and time again. And just as the fish stinks at the head when it goes bad, the credit must be given when things go well. And Ivan, you have done a tremendous job. And I just wanted to say that. With that, I drop the mic.
All right, so again,
you have two mics.
Again, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being here with us. Ivan, is this the final one? Do we have any more?
We got some more.
We
have Tropical. We have I can't tell you about them just yet.
Else?
We got Little Lounge. Kerry's Baby.
So we have.
We have Kerry's Baby. We're gonna announce it on Friday. You know Kerry's a party animal.
No, I'm
Don't mind all this quaint thing.
So we'll be back.
No, wait.
Okay.
We'll talk about this though because they're saying give them no. This is the last thing. Then we're gonna eat. Come, Tiffany. Come, Tiffany. Come. Because them say that them like this because them always lit. So.
I'm saying.
I can't talk about whole conversation.
Go ahead.
Them say them like this because them always lit. So what these ladies have done, if we are partnering with Lit Lounge, pun intended, always lit, and we're gonna announce some more of it. Ivan and Ivan gonna go radio on Friday. You don't wanna miss that. You don't wanna miss that on Friday. Ivan going radio. But what they're doing, they're partnering with Lit Lounge, and after every event, Lit Lounge is hosting the winners of the event. 15 to 20 persons are going to be in VIP. They're going to get bottle service that night. They're going to get food because we always lit. You get it now? So these girls here like to party. So they
don't.
Wow. But they understand that.
But we like Lit Lounge. We love to hang out at Lit Lounge.
And can they understand the experiences that persons are looking for?
Okay, go ahead.
That's exactly it.
Go
We
ahead.
understand the experiences that people are looking for.
Because they like
and
to party.
And we remember
when we were a little bit younger in age.
And we used to go to Pump House after.
Exactly. We would
the
go to
events.
all these after parties and all these different events. And now, you know, we want the young people to experience the same things we experienced when we were younger. So yes, we definitely support the endeavor. But Lord, Ivan, don't say
But
we party
everybody
people.
on the live will just concord that I am always lit. Always say they like to party. This is what they want to do. But we're going to talk some more about that. I couldn't, on Friday, I couldn't let you, because the overall experience. Kerry don't want nobody to sleep. Am I lying, Kerry?
You have to have fun from morning to night. Go. No.
So I
You
put
sleep
it on
after.
record. I have a thought brewing in my head to see an all-white breakfast event outside of the all-white
brunch.
Yeah, I want a brunch. I don't know, tourist board. The minister could find somebody. I mean,
okay. Say
it's-
that again. So we're gonna say that again. He's against strong arming you. I don't know if
you
he's
look
strong
lovely in
arming.
white. You look lovely in white. Just imagine some white sails over your
wanna
head.
tell people how you harassed me this morning?
No. Let's end the live.
I want before we end, so just want to thank Titanium Sounds
Definitely.
for always being there, for bringing us this connectivity and for pushing this out to the people, to you, our viewing audience. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Can
you
we
to
just
those
say
who.
thanks again to Ultima and
Ultima.
Yes,
Tropical, Quest
He's
Experience,
professional
Chef
service.
Shane.
Cara.
Thank you, Jamal, Cara. Thank you guys so much.
And if I may,
yes,
thank you again, Anguilla Tourist Board.
He's trying to get rid of me before the festivities.
$6, and we are going to touch and agree that this will be doubled because we could always use some more.
Minister.
Anguilla Tourist Board, $80,646, $30,000 US. Thank you. August Monday.
Yes.
It's going to be one for the records.
We'll see you again next time as we bring you more sponsorship announcements from the Anguilla Summer Festival 50.
Bye.
Bye.
Anguilla, come in!
Welcome to KFC. May I take your order?
Miss Anguilla Summer Festival coming up. Them say it's the 50th anniversary. It's going to be huge. You know how Anguillians be. Them love them KFC. Give me 50 buckets of chicken. I go see what's going on. I can't show them their well KFC. I want original spicy barbecue. Even some of them new nuggets.
Have a good day. Safe travels to Anguilla.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. When I check, we're supposed to be out on Friday.
I say it's supposed to be out on Friday.
Yes, I was not coming to work on Friday.
Oh, really?